Faster. You get a wish. You get a wish, Ghosty. Get one wish. Get one wish if you just have to rub it. Rub the shiny. Rub the shiny.
No.
Yes.
No.
Rub the shiny.
Do it.
Rub it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Ghosty, do it.
Unlimited power.
Yes, do it. Do it, Ghosty.
No.
Do it. Do it. Let the hate flow through you, Ghosty. Do it.
I can't breathe.
Do it. Do it. Take the card.
No.
Power of the... Do not believe in the heart of the cards, Ghosty. It's calling for you.
No,
I
do it.
don't care.
Guide me.
Do it.
Oh my god.
Do it. Yay! We got it.
I was like stuck at the table. Now you're stuck.
God damn it.
This is the stream now. Enjoy.
Well, are you gonna see me fat then?
I mean, I got all day. Such oogles. I'm not done with you yet. Such oogles.
Damn it. Oh, okay. I guess I'm done fapping now.
I'll let you out, otherwise I'll just keep you there.
Yeah. Alright, everybody, you hear it from Anne. It is canon. My thoughts smell like sage.
Yeah. So if you smell sage and
This looks so wrong from the direction I'm looking at this. Hold on, Sydney, stand still. Sydney. Now back up a little bit. Back up. Forward a little bit more. Okay. Hold that for a moment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good night, Elk.
Oh.
Thanks for visiting Dr. Elk. There's your doctor's
Goodbye,
leaving.
Dr. Elk. No, but what about this weird lump?
Dr. Elk, Durst has a weird lump. Can you look at it before you go to bed?
Weird lump.
Where's it at, Durst?
It's, well, you know that area between your scrotum and your butthole?
The Gucci.
The Gucci. Why did it make that sound when I said the Gucci?
Volunteer for Ouija board. You all go deal with Ghost. I'll go deal with Ouija board.
Oh no. Wait. Where are you going with
I'm going over here.
it? You don't want to be in the room where she's at?
I don't have to be. It's a Ouija board.
Alright.
Why would I have to be in the same room?
start fucking.
I'm gonna break the Ouija board and make it hunt. We're looking for fingies? Do we just need fingies? I forgave you, Legion. You're good. Right, let's summon the ghost. Fuck you, ghost. We have to get away from here, though. I'm evil. Yes, my evil plan worked. Don't ever let the demon get the Ouija board.
Oh no. I don't know if I got an actual photo of it though. I did try.
Ah, my evil plans. Thank you. I already had one. Why didn't I use it? I always forget I have those incendiaries for some reason. No, you're stupid. Screw you, Nugget. You're stupid. I am all the smarts. See, look, I shoot him in the face as I miss 5 shots in a row and stare her in her loving eyes, and as she strangles me.
Oh, party room, fun time!
Fun!
Fun! We found fun. Get your ass up there. Oh no, it's just this room. What, did Blood just get killed? I think Blood just died.
Coming from behind!
Oh,
Fun!
Like ladder.
I don't care. We got fun.
What is that?
I'm fucking
What is
dead!
that?
It's a spider.
I think fucking Baz needs to click the fucking thing.
Click what?
Click the ladder.
Okay, I'm clicking the ladder.
Or try go up the ladder.
I can't. I have fat bastard in here.
First. Fuck off.
I can't. Oh, what? We actually that was actually the exit? Okay.
Yes, I said that's why I told you to go up the ladder. That's why I moved out the
I saw my
way.
thermometer. That's all I care about.
You son of a bitch.
Yes, it's party! It is party time!
I can't wait to get fucking
Okay.
ripped apart. Oh, they're gonna tear us into an asshole.
Candy. Ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Ice cream for ice cream, yes. Not drugs, ice cream. Ice cream for it. See, I eat the ice cream. Unfortunately, I can't get too loud right now. But if I could, I would be screaming right now, and I'm trying to resist it so much. Screaming right now. What? Okay, I did so much drugs that my game crashed. That's a lot of drugs. Oh, this finicky car. Oh shit! Oh crap! Oh no! Oh no, rip me! Ah! Yes, go, you can do it! You can do it, damn it! The Hobomobile has fallen. No, don't, damn it! Oh fuck. There goes my car. Get the teddy. Get the teddy. Teddy. There you go, you got a hug. Okay, I like this person. Go on, be free, you crazy animal. How do you... Okay. You're gonna kill yourself? I was like, I have to do it. Ooh, I like it. Oh. Hold on. They're in here, aren't they? I can't see the hands. I can't really do the thing. I should have. Wait, are the zombies? What are the zombies doing? Come on. Oh, is he actually? Oh, holy crap! Oh no, there goes Jim Shoe. There goes Jim. Get him, Jim Shoe. Get him, Jim Shoe. Go get him. Get the snowman. Jim Shoe gave up. Jim Shoe gave up. I booped the snort. They booped it. They booped the snort. They booped. They booped. Yes. Booped the snort. Yes, I'm clipping. That's getting clipped. We booped. They booped it. They booped. They booped the snort. I am confused. I am confused and delighted at the same time. I don't understand. I don't understand. Usually I bite their hands off when they try to do it. Alrighty, greetings everyone, how are we today? We are back with some heart. Big lady art. How are we doing? Hello Kenny, I want to make sure we're all good. Yeah, it looks like we're all good. Hello Kenny, hello Halper. I don't know if you stream or not, Kenny, so I'm gonna give a shout out to Halper. There you go. Welcome back, we're continuing with the art, and after a little bit of art, we will continue Alice. I'm hoping to maybe finish it this weekend, but we'll see. Or both this and the game. Lay down for a nap. Seems sometimes I'll give you a shout out later than Kenny. And take your nap, Halber. Don't let me hold you up. Need your nap. How is everybody today? Anything new on the land of Kenny and Halber? I know Halber wants to take a little nap. He's a sleepy boy. Oh, what the? Okay, make sure my tablet isn't fucking up. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so this here we definitely need to fix. Let's see, this poll. Hide the people. Fatal Frame 2 is coming to PC. I've heard good things about the early Fatal Frame series, but I've heard bad things about the more recent ones. Remake of the original 2. There you go. Take more macro. Well, go ahead. It's March. Now's a good time to do it, Kenny. It's March. I'll be doing nothing but this kind of art all month. I'm hoping to finish or be close to finishing this by the end of this weekend. Like, at least get to the point where all the flats are in and all I have to do is render it. You know what I mean? I would like to get that by Sunday. Let's see. Should be a little bit over that way. So it's parallel and then come over just a little. There we go. The bust of a Gundam. Best mecha thing I could find. Well, there you go. I have friends that do some crazy stuff with 3D printing. They enjoy their 3D printing. I know once trying to make toys. I wanted to request 3D printing. What was it? I don't remember. I know they're really good for figurines. So I had an interesting thing. What's it? I usually just find random spurts of confidence, start drawing micro characters, just kind of forget. Well, you're always free to share those with me, Kenny. I adore those. I absolutely adore those. But, no, so I'm also prepping for, like, tabletop game. And it's slowly coming along. It's not specific prep. It's trying to prep kind of the mood of it, the mechanics. I had a very, very interesting mechanic that I figured out. So you wouldn't believe what I pulled inspiration from. Be a little interesting. I'll just say, honestly, Kenny, I wouldn't worry about it. Let's see. I wouldn't worry about it, Kenny. Feel free to share. But, no, the... That calls me. Well, have your nap, Halber. Have your nap. Good night, Halber. Have your good night. Have a great art. Might be back in time for Alice. We'll see. We'll see. I've had several naps today. How do I want to do... Not sure how I want to do this here. I want to redo that top part. But the thing is that I have an interesting idea for tabletop game where about the overland travel, because that's always, in my opinion, some of the most boring part of a lot of tabletop games is overland travel. Because what a lot of them tend to be is, all right, well, you all have a map. What direction do you go? Do we know where we're going? Well, you're going somewhere north. Okay, I guess we're going north. All right, roll. All right, nothing happens. What direction do you go now? North? All right, roll. You got lost. What do you do now? Like, what can we do? Well, you can go direction. I guess we go north. You got lost again. Like, it's stupid. I don't like it. So... I was trying to think of like, well, what kind of system could I do that's actually interesting? And I figured the most interesting one... Oh, I'm trying to think, does this actually seem correct? The only one I can think of that's actually interesting in that degree is, believe it or not, actually Mario Party. As stupid as it sounds, I actually got inspiration from Mario Party, where you get a board, there's various spaces you can walk over. Now, I'm not going to explain it properly here, obviously, because I'm doing art. I don't want to get too distracted. But the thing is that, long story short, I'm not going to go into detail on it. Maybe if I get to the game, maybe I'll go detail. I don't want to get too distracted from the art. But long story short, basically, instead of overland travel of hexes and instead of point crawls, it is a board similar to Mario Party. You don't have to go in just one direction. You can go forward or back. I'm starting to explain it when I say I don't want to sit here and explain it all the time. Long story short, it makes the area to explore a lot more dynamic and a lot more interesting, and it actually gives player agency in their choice. It's not just, I arbitrarily go north because there's no other option to do, so I guess we go north. It's not that. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit and explain it for a while, but now I have to figure out the aesthetic of the setting, and once I get that figured out, then I can start building boards, and then everything else will fall into place. So I already have a rough system for dungeons, but we'll figure out the rest later. Alright, I need to look at a street light real quick. I'm not going to get super detailed, but at least need to know positioning. While I look this up, I'm going to hit an add just so we can push back the pre-rolls real quick, but I'll be right back. Oh my god, Google, fuck off. Just need some good traffic lights. Alright, these should actually be yellow, probably. Alright. Alright, hold up, we need this. Whatever, doesn't matter. New layer. Traffic lights. Actually, I'm just gonna redo this, actually. Let's get these lights. I'm gonna start working on, maybe fix the car up a little bit, then start working on the people. Look at some picture again real quick. Alright, so we're gonna have 2 over here and then 1 over here on the side. It's a little sketchy though, because let's see, we're gonna this might need to be lower, actually. Hold on, where's the people? How big are the people? Well, it seems about correct. Oh, we'll just have to mess around with it then. Actually, this pole should probably come over just a little more. Then over here. we need 2 squares this way. I really do need to turn that little bot thing off. But if you do get to doing your little art, Kenny, I hope you have fun with it. Hope you have fun with it. Will these have to be skinnier? Maybe they have to be skinnier. No, these need to converge here. They should be converging. Hold on. I'm not thinking about this correctly. Well, I do know I'm gonna have to do the longer part of the traffic light too, and that vanishing point's gonna be here probably. Also, that means that I should have 2 traffic lights on this side. Well, I need to look at some references. I'm just trying to think of the... Oh, wait, I know what I can do. I can do this. Hold on. We just do one bigger light for both. Then we do one single light over here. Be right there. Shawnee, let's do that. So if we have a... That's the middle. Yeah, then it'll be like around here. DNA cannot be normal. ENA know about this. Oh, it's about the music playing? I have no idea what it is. I just put in liminal music. So I actually have no idea what this music really is. Pretty fun to watch with chaotic and just a style I cannot explain, but I love. Got you, got you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do studies on these traffic lights here. Not like anything extensive. They're basically just squares. It's just I need a solid reference is all it really is. A little worried about Jaggies up here. Okay. Alright, so let me grab... I'll just use this blue... No, not blue. It's gonna be hard to see that. No, not pink. That's gonna hurt my eyes. I'll do that. Alright. Actually, hold on, no, hold on. Go up here. I gotta get the actual lights themselves. No, because the lights would start. They would start here. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. It'd be like they're gonna be at the top here. Future perspective. There, and I'm gonna touch this side pretty much. Yeah, I've not. What does ENA stand for? Like, what are we talking about here, Kenny? Is it an anime or something? That's the halfway point. We need there. There. Actually, I think we will use pink. It's so hard because it's so small. It's such a small space. This is where you get the hard part of pixel art when you do small spaces. I don't think this is going to be correct. Let's do a quick and messy, so that way I don't waste time, because it's probably not going to be correct. I'm going to have to clean it up. Let's make it quick and messy. Let's see. Let's see. Kind of see, let's put some flats on section here. Kind of see the front a little better. Okay. I'm afraid that they're going to be too big or too small. Grab this section here. Grab this here. Actually, no. Better to grab this, probably. Over just one pixel. Get off of my stylus. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, Sprite's fucking up again. Come on. Stop being stupid. Why is it? It won't stop coloring. Now it's not drawing at all. What the fuck? Just give me the fucking color. God damn. I realize this is a Mario music, apparently. I can kind of see it, but it needs some work. Let's see. Okay, like I'm seeing it a little bit. I'm seeing it a little bit. Okay. I'm just trying to see if the angle was correct, and then I can fix it from there. Seems like this here needs to come a little bit more. I don't know. God. Hey, Sprite. Windows, whatever the fuck it is. Stop fucking with my stylus. Okay, I can kind of see it here if I round this out a little bit, but it's going to be adjusted a little because it's supposed to go that way. There we go. That's a little better. Then we need to fix this yellow one up here. That'd be too extreme. I think it's too extreme of an angle. Let me see. So the light should be lined up right there. I guess. I'm gonna do this red one. Make it a different red so that way I can distinguish it. I feel like these should come over a little more. How can I calculate what direction, like what kind of cube we should do here? Well, we could just do our boxes. So if we come up here. We look over here. Okay, that's my problem. Yeah, the bottom one does need to be bigger. That's what the problem is. The bottom one needs to be bigger. Not by that much. Or I can shrink the top ones. Probably easier to shrink the top ones. Okay, that works, It's a good placeholder. Let's work on the people now. Or at least get, like, a rough idea of the people. I don't actually expect to get much done with them. Especially this guy, because he's going to require a lot more detail. Let's see. I'll make a new people layer. And with this people layer, I'm going to draw over it. Let's pick a different color. Maybe this green, bright green. I could stylize these. I don't have to necessarily be super... Oh, goddammit, wrong one. I don't necessarily have to be super realistic with it. How about I try something like really stylized? We'll give that a shot. We'll see how that goes. Let's I hate having to do realistic stuff this big or this small. But its proportions I need to sort. Let's let me get rid of this body, because this body's kind of annoying. I don't quite see it correctly. Okay. No, hold on. Let's get the line here. Like that. Line for his forward leg. You know, but we don't know proportion if the proportions are proper though. If his legs flat with the ground, or the bottom part of his legs flat with the ground. He should be above this goal. Let's make this like a burly dude. I got a certain burly dude style I can try out. So let's make a big burly guy. Big torso, thin waist. Not in the lady sense, but in the sense of his muscles are just so fucking huge. Doodle here a bit. I'm gonna grab random colors to kind of that, and then let's do yellow. I could probably hide his head now. I had a style of the guy. What was it? Well. It's like, he has like a weird jaw. Very cartoonish, actually. How do I want to do this? Girl, how are you? Hello? Taro? Welcome to hell, don't mind the screaming, perfectly normal here. How are we today? Doing macro march art. Indeed we are, indeed we are. Good, what brings you here today? I have to actually erase this because it's hard. Actually, here, let's just switch the color. It'll be easier for me to see it. Like a bright orange or something. I need a bright color so I can see it. But the mouth is right here. I'm kind of like a blockhead kind of guy. See what's up? Well, welcome. What's up? Making big lady art is what we're doing here. It is March, so I'm doing nothing but big lady art. What am I making? We're making this here. You can kind of already see it. Just, you know, big lady in the city. Actually, Sadako, actually. But, she's close. I said there's a few things I gotta fix up. I gotta fix up her clothing and also all that stuff. But she's pretty solid. She's the most solid thing in this entire piece. There's just a lot of, like, little things I have to work on. There's a lot of little things I have to work on. No, he needs to be frowning, not smiling. Come on. Get over here. There we go, something like that. Make him a bit of a blockhead. Something like that. I'll have to play around with it a little bit. Let's see, but what brings you here? What brings you here? I know you're just seeing what's going on, but what'd you do while you in hell? Don't lie, I'll know when you lie. They always try to lie. Let's give him just a basic, like, buzz cut kind of thing. This isn't gonna be exact, we're just getting just very rough idea of where everything is. I'll have to fix it and detail it another time. I don't know. I mean, she's pretty realistic, though. Do I really want to do a stylized character? I just don't want to do realistic. The realistic's boring and takes too much time. You want to pull this back. There we go. Like that. I kind of want to stylize it, but like the overall like flow of it's not too bad. It's just the details. Like the base is there. It's just it's a style conflict problem. Obviously, he's gonna be wearing a shirt, but just to get an idea of where he's at. Like, roughly, there's his pecs. Shoulder there. So, I mean, the form is not bad. Aside from some, you know, fixes here and there. Let me get this yellow here. That for his pelvis. Let's not stiffen it. Shove it a little bit to the right. Bring it up just a little bit here. Go. Then we need to... oh, maybe this arm. Or not arm, this leg. And I could do... yeah, let's get a little bit of the arms real quick. Or at least this arm here. This arm... he's gonna be a buff dude. He's a pretty buff guy. But it is foreshortened, so we don't have to do too much here. Blow that back a little. That fist right there. Maybe curve the fist just a little bit. I mean, you can't really do that in pixel art like that. We'll have to do it the other way. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I need a darker color so I can distinguish here. There we go. I don't like his head. Like the body, I can work with the body. I just don't like his head. The body can be done. Although, then again, this arm should be more forward though, and this one should be more back. As a matter of fact, if I want to give some flow to him, pull this one back, like there. These pecs need to be redone. Redo them. Get rid of those little... There too. Make sure there's a slight... There we go, something like this. There we go, give like a little curve there. Then we have... Actually, we need to move these. This needs to be moved forward. Somewhere right there. We'll have to play with it a bit. Then... Right, play with this shoulder here. Okay, something like that. Something like that. Although it still doesn't feel forward, though. I have to fix that again. It needs to seem like it's coming towards the viewer, at least like the overall arm. There needs to be like a line like that, right? Maybe over a bit. Okay. We're getting there, but still not quite there, but we are getting there. I think what it is when you take this one, pull it back a little bit, then maybe detail this one, just kind of give it some opposition here. And then I could probably just use this here. I'll see, let me see, if I have my arm like this, his hand is probably like right here. Let's use this blue. This we don't really know. Maybe we'll have to play around with this a little bit. Is this from No, I'm Not Human? I think it's from No, I'm Not Human. Yeah, I think this is from No, I'm Not Human. I think. That is a government announcement radio. I'm confused. Also, hello, Sailor Mouth. Welcome back. Welcome back. Net for emergencies? Oh, okay, got you. Like tornadoes, got you. But how are you, Sailor Mouth? How are we? Person's supposed to be talking during it, got you. Good, good to hear. I'm glad you're good. We're just making our big lady. Right now I'm working on the little people. Working on little people. Which probably is going to take the most time, to be honest. It's kind of weird how this guy's probably going to take more time than her. That's the crazy part. She was a lot quicker than doing this guy, despite how detailed she is. I mean, I still have to go and work on the cloth and such, but like her overall body was a lot quicker than this guy. Which is weird. Probably because I'm not really doing like any proper like forms or anything with him is probably why. Actually, this arm should maybe be a little higher up. Let's see. Well, but then again, if he is... Praying for a scenario that Google removes external APK support and Android dev ID verification by looking at online resources. Trying to get past the ID bullshit? I approve. I approve. I know if Windows 11 requires age verification, I'm probably at the I'm probably switch to Linux, which unfortunately means I may not be using my model. I kind of want to give this some flow. Hold on. Looking into a partnership. Motorola, that's a weird partnership. I know with Linux, I'm looking at... Almarkey literally gave them the middle finger and said, fuck you, we're not applying to the law. So, Almarkey's a good runner-up. And... I'll just cut off the hand real quick. Because we will redo the hand. The arm's a little easier to mess with. But, no, I've been looking at Graphene OS. I heard good things about it. And also for VPN, at least to my knowledge, I believe there have been laws in Sweden been switched around, or Switzerland, whichever country it was, got switched around, but, Molvad is really good. Molvad is really good. It's super simple. Unless recent laws changed, I heard recent laws might have changed, but all the stuff they have over at Molvad is stored in RAM. It's not stored in hard drives, meaning as soon as your session's over, it's deleted. The only thing it's not deleted is if you pay with card. Usually, you can actually mail them cash, and they will send you a code. So you don't actually have to give them like card information or anything. It's like, we all know why they're switching it out. It's because obviously the government's with to spy on people, especially because in the West things are getting a lot more unruly. And in my opinion, I predict it's because all the elites see that the sham's up. As a Twitch streamer, because new affiliates require E-verification. Well, I'm already affiliate. But, I find that stupid. Okay, here's what I don't fucking get. Like, you have to put a... requiring ID to be a Twitch affiliate or partner makes no fucking sense. Like, you do know you get tax documents because you make money from this, meaning you're 18. You're already verified by becoming an affiliate. I don't get why they require hard age verification. It's so stupid, and it's obvious why they're doing it. It's because it's all coordinated. It's all coordinated. It's all coordinated. Kind of like how when Steam, for those who don't know this news, Steam actually won a lawsuit against the fucking Rockefellers. Which is insane if you actually know anything about the fucking Rockefellers. And, yes, they won a lawsuit against them, and then guess what happens immediately after Steam kicks their ass in a lawsuit? Suddenly New York's trying to sue Steam for gambling in Counter-Strike. Of all the video games that have just been completely ignored for the last over a decade now, now they're going to go after it over in America. And it's specifically Steam immediately after they won a lawsuit against the Rockefellers. And it's in New York. One of the most infamously bought out judges in the state. Competing, maybe, I don't know which one's worse, California or New York in that regard, but New York's pretty bad. Like, for those who don't know, New York's where the Epstein cases went and got sealed. Anyways. Intent, nudge, nudge. They deal with the Rockefellers? That's what my friend Master Christ's been telling me about. It doesn't surprise me. I'm not going to go into too much speculation on that one, because I don't know too much on that regard. Right, let's see. Okay, I like this body shape here. Let's kind of get this here sorted. What you really mean is he made a deal. He made a deal with the devil, is what you really mean. It's basically what happens when you make a deal with the Rockefellers. I have some Maddie because 25 are literally the years of narcissistic collapse. I have a high hopes for Maddie because 2025 and something. Literally years of narcissistic collapse worldwide. Yes. But it ain't gonna be pretty though. It's gonna be very bad for... Even if a collapse needs to happen, it's gonna be very bad for a while. Actually, you know what I want to play? What's really good? If you're familiar with the game Atlas, that actually has a really good soundtrack. So Atlas it's an indie game. It's a very big one that blew up. And the thing about it, you look at it at first and you think like it's just a weird Gunner game, but actually if you play it, it's safe for work completely. Aside from maybe some suggestive things every now and then. But it's actually a fun game. It's actually a very fun game. I might play it on stream at some point. Anytime soon, though. I got a backlog of a bunch of other games. Played the demo of it. Get the full game. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I mean, it's a little repetitive though. Because what I found so far, I haven't gotten too deep into the game. I'm like around a little over level 20. It is repetitive in the sense that the most efficient way to level up is to just spam dungeons. Not because dungeons are necessarily the #1 way to get XP, but because the dungeons are the best way to get gear, and if you're going to get the gear anyway, you may as well grind them. So that way you get the gear and stuff, because gear really, really, really matters in that game. It makes a world of difference with gear. Hello, Rillo. Welcome to hell. How are we today? How are we today, Rillo? What brings you to me? What sins did you commit this time? What'd you do? Alright, I think his arms are mostly okay. There's some tweaks over here. Like, his shoulders kind of weirded me out. Let me stare at it for a minute. Let me feel my shoulder for a second. Okay, I think I might have an idea. Do that, it's too flat. Left arm is too far back. His left arm. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you gotta be you gotta be very specific with that. Still looks far back because of... Need to add more shape right here, but not that much though. It's so hard. It's the typical thing with pixel art here, fucking around with the shape. I can't give it too much, but... How is everyone? We're doing good, Rollo. We're ranting about Rockefellers and bullshit going on, but you know. So is life. We're drawing big ladies. And I'll either keep doing this art today, or we'll switch over to Atlas Madness Returns. I kind of want to get all the people silhouetted out. How many characters on screen have you drawn that have arms? I only have placeholders right now. Like, there's a placeholder. This he's a small sprite. I don't have to do too much with him. Then there's this lady who has a really good silhouette. I just have to play around with it a little bit and bring it out. But yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, with these... This guy, I'm just trying to work him out. I haven't messed with his head much. This arm's gonna piss me off, though. Maybe if I bring his hand over, maybe that'll help. Like, here, let's flip this. Like that. It helps a little bit. Helps a little bit. I'll just have to play with it a bit to get it going. Needed like a little point right here. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. I just have to mess with the shoulder. It's mainly the shoulder I have to mess with. Once I get the shoulder correct. Actually, wait. I think we have to lower the arm, actually, because of where the elbow is. I mean, it wouldn't be all the way right at the bottom of the ribcage, because it's bent back. It'll still be a little higher, but it does need to come down because the ribcage is at an angle. So let's... Oh, damn it. Hold on, we got a color down here I need to get rid of. Let's grab all this. Nahari Rollo, what brings you here today? You down just a little bit. Clean this up. Okay, I mean that kind of works. I'll have to play with the shoulder later. The shoulder's gonna piss me off. I need to make it look like it's going this way. This arm's coming from this way, not just straight down. Maybe I can do big biceps or something. I don't know. We'll keep it like that for now. I don't want to. If I focus on too much, I'll go crazy about it. So we'll come back to it later. Let's get these legs. Get the legs. Let's get rid of that. Keep that because it kind of gives me a reference here. If you look at his body, like have an artist in the background while I do art. Well, there you go. What kind of art are you doing? me just do this. If he was standing straight at this angle, 3D art. Ooh, what kind of 3D art do you do? Because mind you, it'd actually be shorter considering that he's leaning forward. But even if I take this shorter perspective, his leg. But then again, his leg would also be shorter, so it kind of makes up for it. But if his leg was straight out, it would come out to like right there, roughly. Do I just do whatever I want? Well, that's a way to do it. That's a way to do it. Let's see. But if we count for this, that means this here. Rotate it to be this way. A little more. Needs to come to the back. That. That. And then let's grab some color. I keep feeling like this one needs to come over a little more. Oh, hold on. And not red. I need to stop using red. Did it even show here? And I mean, my mind keeps making me make it faster. Oh. Little googly eyes. I see, I see. Oh, damn it, that's too big. No, we're just making... Actually, that's a little too close to the side. It should be a little bit up this way. Just a little bit. No, that's too much. Hold on. Yeah, but, well, let's see. So we have boop. We want to curve it a little bit, then curve up that way. Not straight up. We still want to keep a little bit of a curve. Like here. Somewhere. I don't fucking know. I'll figure it out another time. I want to play with that. That's not correct, but we'll figure it later. Let me get this leg here. First off, bring this lower. This should not be this high up. I don't even think I have a pelvis for him, actually. That might be the problem. He doesn't even really have a pelvis. That's like his abs. He doesn't really have a pelvis. We kind of fix that. Let's just move these legs out of the way for right now. Let me see. Just say that's his pelvis. I'm not liking it. Like, I like his torso, his upper torso, but the legs are just so fucking derp. Also, I gotta work on his head, obviously. Because if he's too bad, he's gonna draw too much focus away from her, and it's gonna be because of how bad he is, and that's gonna be a big problem. Right, first off, gotta figure something out with his head. Just make his head a single color, that way it's not... This blue line doesn't fuck me over. Do that, so that way I can just toss this in. That's a lot more room. Another idea, now I need to start over. Well, have fun. Don't get too crazy with it now. Maybe actually his head might just... Well, if I want to make him realistic, his head's definitely too big. It's so weird this guy is going to take more work for me to work on than her. Considering that she's bigger and much more detailed. It's just crazy to me. Oh, we just hide this head. This head's pretty bad, so I'm just gonna get rid of this head. We can redo it. It's not like I have much progress on it anyway. Mm-hmm. That going. I might have to move on to another part, because I want to come back and work on his legs later. Like, again, his arms are functional, it's his legs. His legs are really fucking derp. I'll have to come fix it later. Let's do the other little people then, just get an idea. Maybe fix that car up a little. It's kind of a shame, because these people and little details are what's really slowing me down. It's like, I don't want to sit on this piece forever. Like, I want to finish it this weekend, but it does not look like that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't even think I'm going to finish it for March. Not that this would take me a month, but I would have to constantly be on it in order to make it in time. And there's other pieces I really want to do. It's why I don't take commissions, by the way. That's why I've had people want to take me to do commissions, and I don't do them because I'll get stuck on a piece I just don't care for. Just give them a random color. It's a shame, because the perspective of this piece is very good. Overall speaking. Get a little bit more value so I can actually see it. Yeah, just rough little doodle of a guy. Then this lady, I don't know exactly what I want to do here. I don't think I'll give her actual, like, eyeballs or anything. It's probably going to be a situation where... What the fuck that is? There we go. I like that silhouette. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad, as simple as it is. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Except we have this fucking guy. I have to get rid of this head. Actually, I might have to bring him up. If I give him a smaller head, I will have to move his body up, is the thing. Let's work on this car a little bit. Let's just a little bit. Actually, let's do a tiny car first. It really shouldn't need that much detail because it's tiny. It's in the background. Shouldn't need all that much. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Get rid of that little thing there. Like, we're not worried about the hard colors. These are all just placeholder colors. I'll be doing coloring and stuff some other time. Okay, close. We have to do some fixing here. At distance, it doesn't look bad. That might be able to work. Let me brighten these tires a little bit. Let's use... just... so I can see them. Yeah, because it's at a distance, you're not going to notice it. That should be fine. Let's start working on this car here. We'll get some white. I'll just get the rough details on it, and then I'll worry about perspective and all that later. Let's just get the rough details. It's also kind of why I've been wanting to develop a very simple style, but I always, when I go to, like, especially big characters, I start going to, like, super detail on them. Almost realistic in some degree. And it does not help, because when you have big pixel art next to tiny pixel art, it messes it up a little bit. So, I mean, it doesn't mess it up. It's fine. They're fine together. It's just... you really got to pay attention to your stylization. Okay, we're coming together here. Let's get you... bring these out real quick. There we go. Do the same over here. Put you right there. Thin this a little bit. A little more. Right. Let's get rid of these outlines here. There we go. We'll need a little bit outline right here for this bump at the headlight. We're kind of just getting a rough idea where everything is. Oh, no, actually, the perspective line's above us. I just realized that. This here. Let's see. There we go. Back tire. Okay, okay. It's coming along slowly. Hmm. Hmm. Kind of want to start getting back to work on this guy's head. Work on his head. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit so we have a little more room because his eye level should be right here, or give or take. Actually, no, we don't really have to worry about that. Oh wait, do I have the shape? Hold on. Close, close, but not quite. We're close. We're very close. Let me do this color. That way we have outlines. We will need outlines on this mouth part right here. Okay, we're kind of getting there. Let me look at. There we go. Little more action. Let's grab him actually, because he should be right there. Like, oh shit, what is going on? Sure, he has ears. At least some semblance of it. Okay, roughly it's kind of what I'm aiming for, but it still needs work. Because I want to do like this weird, like, macho dude fucking running up here, but it needs work. His legs need work. Actually, I think with this leg here, where's that? Maybe he just needs to be moved over here a little. I want to go over the hand. No. What am I doing here? No. And this leg also needs work. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with these legs. Like, I had no problem with the arms. Well, I did have a little bit here, but, you know, I have a system for the arms. You know, you just line this up, make sure the collarbones are lined up, get the pec. The pecs aren't even accurate. They actually need to come down one, but I'm not worried about that. That's an easy fix. But it's like, for some fucking reason, I just can't do this part for the life of me, and I don't know why. Also, this leg seems way too stiff. I think maybe we have to pull it over a little bit. A little better, but still seems a little stiff. Should taper a bit here. Point it a little bit that way. Maybe because the legs are too close together might be why. It's like, that's a little too high. Hold on, let me do it like this. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. It's this leg here has to be fixed though. This one's a fucking sword in my eye. Let's see here real quick. Oh, that might be... Wait, that might be... Okay, we're getting close. I think maybe this part here needs to be pulled back a little. Perspective purposes, like foreshortening purposes. I think it needs to come back a little more. Let's see. That might be it, actually. Maybe. Still feel like the legs are too close together, though. Although I'm also afraid that his legs are too small. No, they should be fine, because even if I account for that smallness, it should be okay. But yeah, we'll start to play with them a little bit. It does look off. I have an idea to help it flow a little bit. These for a second. No, that didn't fix it.
Hmm. Then that's too far. No, because I'm trying to get the leg to go with the flow. Because it's sticking out like that, it doesn't flow very well. Also, this foot needs to point this way a little more. Let's give him little beady eyes, by the way. Beady eyes. Alright, then this needs to come down a pixel due to perspective. Hold on a minute. Up. There we go. That's a little better. Ba-ba-bam. Well, thank you, Rilo. Thank you for your sacrifice. Anonymous gifter. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, somebody anonymously gave it. Well, thank you, whoever gave the gift to Rilo. I appreciate it. I don't know why my animation didn't work, though. For some reason, my sub animation's broken. I don't know why. I really do need to update that. I appreciate. Thank you, Loudly. Thank you for sacrificing the souls to hell. Hope whoever gifted that is enjoying their time here. Oh, something pop in just because it's just relax kind of thing, you know? It's pretty cliche, though, with lots of streams. They'll be like, you know, here to chat and chill. Come vibe with me. Come vibe with me, everybody. Let's see. Bit cliche, but, you know, it works. Alright, well, the car's starting to shape up decently. Just, you know, detailing it out and such. It's coming along. I like her. I knew her silhouette was gonna be good. Her silhouette's actually pretty good for for the low pixel work it is. Actually, what I'm gonna do, because I can add a little bit, not too much, but I can add a little bit more detail. Not too much, though. You're not really gonna see anything there. Much it, really? I need to add shoes. Let's use temporary. These are just temporary colors. These aren't mandatory. Again, all these are just default Aseprite colors. They're all default. I will be exploring some color things, especially once I start getting the lighting. My biggest worry about this piece is this guy right here. This is the biggest flaw of the piece, is him. His head and his legs. His torso is fine. I think his torso can work. But the rest of him is hugely flawed. And needs some work. Because if he's bad, he's going to ruin the entire piece, and I may end up just deleting him. So I really hope he doesn't fuck my piece up. Actually, no, here's what we can do. Here's what we can maybe try to do. Let's go to the head again. That, add these pixels I deleted. Let's see if we could do a little bit more serious head, right? So this head would be about that, yay tall. We can make it a little bit more of a meathead, though, because that is kind of the idea of the guy. But otherwise, though, we're going to try to stay within reasonable proportions. Let's, how about let's not give him eyes, at least not initially, let's not give him eyes. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what can I do? Let's just get the silhouette. Let's try to get a silhouette of a head real quick. A good silhouette. Then we can maybe work from there. I'm not going to go huge Loomis net method or anything like that, at least not initially. We just need a good silhouette of the dude's head. I want him to lean a little blocky. I want him to lean a little bit blocky, though. How about... Well, if we look at here, let me just look at this real quick. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. How do I really bring his face out? shape can work. Let me just like get his neck a little bit. I need to thin his neck just a little bit, but I still want a little on the muscular side. Thick muscular side. I do kind of want to leave it that way, though. Actually, no, that kind of works. It's very simple. It kind of works. Again, still needs some adjustments, especially when I start detailing things, but it should work. Okay. Push it down a little bit more, and he can be below the eye level because he is leaning forward a bit. He is sprinting the fuck out of there, so honestly, yeah, I think I can work with that head. I just have to do his legs. His legs are very, very silly. His legs are very silly. Also, maybe pull his jaw over a little bit, because he's facing a little bit that way. There we go. Alright, I just need to figure out his legs. Honestly, that's going to be the hardest part to really figure out in this piece, is just getting this guy. Once I get this guy, everything else is just fiddling around with it enough and getting it to work. Then playing with colors and lighting and all that sort of thing. Look at this guy over here. He might need some minor adjustments. Brighten this brown a little bit so it's a little easier to notice. Let's darken this a little bit so it's easier to notice. Maybe brighten this one. There we go, that's much better. Yeah, little tiny things like that. Maybe switch his hair to maybe like brown or something. Or her, whichever it may end up being. Alright, we got that. I like her silhouette and general style. I'm starting to like him a little more. It's just, again, his legs are pissing me off. I don't like his legs at all. I might just delete him and do his legs over again. I'll have to like take his arm, put it on a new layer so I can hide it, so it's not blocking me. Yeah, let's try that. So we're gonna take his arm, we're gonna put it in a new layer so that way it's not. Or I could just move it over temporarily. No, is this even in the right layer? No, it is not. It's not right there. All right. Let's grab all these, move it over for a little bit. And let's get the rest of his torso actually built out. And that's probably the problem here. So now we need to grab... I'll try to see if I can move the leg, but I'm probably gonna have to just redo the leg. Probably gonna have to do. Yeah, we'll probably just have to redo the leg. Or I might be able to keep the purple parts. Maybe it might be the pink part I have to redo, but let's see what we can do with it. Okay. Alright, let's just play with some cylinders here, because that will help out. I remember somebody did a trick where you use circles for the edge of the hips. So I'm just doing a rough circle, it's not really a serious one. Now, the flow, again, the flow is coming like this, right? Or like in 3D, you have to kind of imagine it in 3D space. It's coming like that, you know? So... the cylinder... Oh, no, I need a better color. To use, we'll use this pink, this purple. No, just use the pink. I feel like that. Oh, hold on. And we'll grab this red down here. That's the bottom of the cylinder. You're not actually going to see this part. We'll grab... I just need some other color. That might act... maybe? Well, here, let me grab this. No, almost. Almost. The magic of cylinders. Cylinders and squares. I keep saying it. You do cylinders and squares, you can draw fucking anything. That's basically what everything, abstractly speaking, is made out of. Cylinders and squares. I have to move this one over just a little bit, though. Alright, we need to obviously connect this waistline a little bit more. But, let's see how it looks like when I put the arm back on. It's kind of like he has baby legs, almost. It's, oh my god, it's a fucking Gam Gam. It's a Gam Gam, I shall... Oh, stretch. How's my little Gambino? I don't know if I showed you this piece before, Gam Gam, or I don't know if you've been on stream or not and seen this. Making big ladies. Right now I'm detailing the little people. We got details of little people. How are you, Gam Gam? How's the Gambino? How's my little zombie? How's the Gammy? Kind of thicken this part, kind of give a little bit more of perspective to it. Thin that a little bit if you can. How's the Gambino? Gambine. Gamboo. Zombu. How are we? Like, there's something missing with the shape, and I just can't put my fucking finger on it. Like, does it want me to pull it more? Maybe. Oh, wait, that might actually be it. That might actually be it. That might actually be it. No, okay, no, now, yeah, when I put it all one color. Actually, let me test it over here. If I put this all one color, does it still look right? Like, the silhouette, does the silhouette look right? That one's not as bad, but it does need some minor tweaks. This one looks fucking goofy. This is just silly. It's a silly leg. A very silly leg. A little too sharp right here. It's getting there. This one should actually be overshadowed by the waist a little bit, because it's going to be behind the body. But how's Gambino? What you been up to? What you been up to, dear? I have to hide the arm again. Or maybe... all we have to do, a little bit here, go up one, and curve it a little more. There we go, that's a little better. Well, I don't know. I don't know why his legs are giving me so much problem. Like, I got his arms, not too much problem. Just maybe, like, tweak this shoulder right here a little bit and move his pecs down a pixel or two. Actually, no, his pecs actually need to come down a decent amount, but that's an easy fix. It's not a hard thing to fix. Collarbones are pretty much correct, though. Maybe I need to add some leg detail, maybe? Let's give that a shot, see how that works. Actually, that kind of helps a little bit. Actually, does help a little bit. Okay. Fatten that leg just a little, given that he's not chicken legs. This one is supposed to be small though, because it's in the back. Some slight shortening. This foot might need to be bigger though, because it should not be the same size as that foot if I'm actually accounting for like a silly boot. Push it a little bit to the left a little bit. Let's add a slight detail here. Just like mainly so I can see the boot a little better. That or shoe, whatever the hell it's supposed to be. Just me pushed over a little more. And there we go. It's so weird how, like, look at the difference here with pixel art. So if I do that, the 3 pixels, it looks like it's facing more towards the viewer. But if I just do 1 pixel there, it looks like it's facing more towards the left. Just by tweaking, like, a slight pixel there. It's always interesting. The stupid leg. Alright, so we got progress. I think we're good on progress today. Again, like, the main thing about this piece is getting all the little details, like the different people. The buildings aren't too big of a deal, because they're just very basic perspective lines. Buildings, like, square buildings are not that hard. They're really not that hard to do. Like, worst case scenario, it might take a little bit of time if you're adding, like, tiny little details and textures, but that's about it. I gotta get that out the street traffic light going. I think we might go ahead and switch over to some Alice for a little bit. Might switch over to Alice. Let me fix his arm real quick. Get a little arm fix. Go curve the arm a bit. We want some movement here. Curve, there we go. Curve that. That should be a little sharp right here. We need to sharpen it right there. Be sharper right there. It's the elbow. Also, let's change this so I can, at least for the test part, when I post it, we need to be able to distinguish this color. And let's move it a little bit this way. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's mess with her hair just a little bit though. There's a little bit with her hair to mess with. So actually her hair should be almost blocking this face here. Stop. Hey, Sprite, stop fucking being stupid. Stop it. It's bugging out on me again. No, no, stop it. I don't know why it's a Windows thing. I don't have this problem on Linux for some reason. I don't know what the fuck it is. Okay, are we good? Are you behaving? Alright. Not being stupid anymore. Alright. There we go. We want to get a little bit more there. And actually, let's go ahead. Get pure black. Let's get an idea. We're not actually going crazy with it. We're just getting an idea of the various strands here that we're cooking with. I mean, that's actually not that great, but you know. I'll have to play with it another time. I'm not going to go too crazy with this. Honestly, it's probably better if I keep her hair simple, to be honest. But I can... Well, actually, let's do it this way instead. So let's... Let me get the silhouette going first. Alright, alright. Then what we'll do is I'll use colors to separate parts of the hair. That way... Actually, I probably should have did the light part on the outside, but that's fine. Alright, so let's, curve that one up a little bit there. Over here we have that strand. I'm probably gonna definitely do. I keep saying I keep forgetting to do I need to do a little bit more clothing and a little bit more hair study. Before I do my next piece, and I keep forgetting to, and it's very annoying. Also, we have to consider that she's coming out of the TV, and that's definitely not the shading we'll be doing with her hair. That's pretty bad, but that's not what I'm gonna be doing. But because half her head is in this TV, like right here is in this TV, and I want to do an effect where this half, the left half of her body that's still in the TV, like around, say like right there, not like right down the middle of her, but like a little bit to on her left side, is where it's still gonna be monochrome, which includes this part of her head, which includes part of this hair. Actually, speaking of that, if we're gonna do that, this hair needs to be down a little bit. It's bending around the object, but but that's not it though. I still have to play around with her hair a bit to really get it figured out. Plus, like her arm here, a little bit of her arm here is gonna be inside. Okay, all right. I think we made good progress today. I'll go and hit export real quick. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna switch over. We're gonna switch over to Alice for maybe an hour. Actually, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Let me check something. Might order me food, and then when the food gets here, I'll end stream. Because it does take a bit for it to get here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I've been ordering, when I've been ordering food, I've been ordering from this Korean place. And it's just solid, like, rice bowl with all, whatever the hell you want in it. And you can make it really fucking spicy, and I just sit there and cure my sinuses with this fucking food every time. Let me see, where's that? Fried rice dinner, and that should be good enough. For that, continue. This order. Alright, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. Alright, so we're going to switch over to Alice Madness Returns. We'll be right back. Me boop.
There we go.
Rise, dear Master Masago, step on my body.
Enemies. Because if I take a hit, it's because I have no medkits and out of resets, and I want to just not have to fuck with that code again. We finally got this, yes! Oh shit, no! Son of... Are you fucking kidding me? I can't pick up.
My health does not reset, so we and what it is now, granted, as I mentioned on my Discord, my USB capture card broke, so I can't do my. I was originally supposed to do a Majora's Mask challenge run today, where I just do a 3-heart run, where you just do 3 hearts. But unfortunately, well, the USB thing broke, so we can't do that right now, and I don't want to. Oh shit! Oh Okay, now I cannot be fucking terrified here.
Down! I don't have a shield!
I can't even reinforce.
Nope.
Candy. Ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Ice cream for ice cream. Yes. Not drugs. Ice cream. Ice cream for it. See, I eat the ice cream. Unfortunately, I can't get too loud right now. But if I could, I would be screaming right now, and I'm trying to resist it so much. It's that bad. Anyways. But okay, I did so much drugs that my game crashed. That's a lot of drugs. Oh fuck! Oh shit! God damn! Fuck! Ow! God! Tits! Ass! Pussy! Hello. Actually, you can't go anywhere. You're down. You're going down. Okay. Okay. Ah, that was fun. If he because he's gonna come back if he knows what he's doing. He's gonna come back and he's gonna get me. So if I wasn't wounded, I'm gonna try to be funny. I do a dance. I do a dance. Oh, okay. Did I please my master daddy pyramid head? Yes. Yes. Oh. I must poke. Hold on, come here, I must poke you. I must touch the ass. Oh, come here. Hold on, stand still. Oh, scab it. Okay. Well, fine, we'll go. Alright, we're back. We got about an hour of Madness Returns. How far back was I set? Oh, come on, it really set me this far back? Like, it literally said I had a checkpoint. Come on, game.
Damaged people feed on the emotions of others, their strengths and weaknesses.
No, be small. 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 I don't have to mess with any puzzles that I already did. Hope it's just I jump straight. Okay, I'm not getting any teeth from these, so maybe I am jumping straight into the action. I need like 700. Yeah, I need like 700 to level up. Blah, 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 blah. Be my teeth. Seeming like it. Aside from a few teeth that are just straggling around.
Threats, promises, and good intentions don't amount to action.
Does this cat ever say anything useful in this game anymore? Up more. No, nothing. Okay. Small. Small. Doopa 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 boo boo. Looks like there's a little puzzle below. See that. And smash.
The undiscovered guilty and the wronged innocent share similar fates. Prisons and chains have many forms.
Okay, okay, I don't know. So it's want me to get down into number 2 over here. Yep. Want me to be small or no, just normal? Okay. I'm fine with that. Give me the bottle. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah, so we were. Oh, god damn it! What was I talking about earlier? We were talking about. I know we were talking about Windows and Linux. Windows being stupid. Yeah. So. Oh my god! Come on! How narrow is that? I probably have to get small so that way I can actually squeeze properly. Just get small. Small. All right, there we go. Oop. I would like this here. There's clearly a... What does this do? I can't reach that. Did that ever go down? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so I gotta do something to get it down. But Windows and Linux, Amarkey OS, which I highly recommend. Can I break this? No, I cannot. It is the developer of it officially stated that he is not submitting to the censorship bullshit. And he will not be putting age verification on his OS. Because everybody knows it's just a Trojan horse so they can get internet ID and censor you and survey you and everything you do. Because that's the entire point of it. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? I don't see any other openings. Am I supposed to leave? You don't have to show it to me. Can I shoot it? From here? No. Can't shoot it from here. Not seeing anything. Would indicate what I have to do here. There's no way I'm getting out in time. I presume these spikes are too tall for me to just jump over them. So what the fuck am I doing here? Can I break this? Nope, can't break it. Like, where is it trying for me to shoot it from? It's supposed to shoot it from, like, right over... Oh, wait, is it in that gap? Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. Right, there's a gap there. Pretty simple. But on Marky OS, though, if those don't know, it's actually a, it's primarily made for coding. And actually it has a really good version of NVim. Among coders, NVim is infamously difficult to actually properly set up in, like, a really good way. But on Marky, you really don't have to mess with it. It has a built-in NVim that's actually very, very straightforward for NVim. I've yet to really have problems with it. I actually prefer it, actually, with coding. But Omarky is what's called, It's called a, I forget what the term is. It's been a while since I messed with it. Basically, you're not really meant to use your mouse. It's not like a normal desktop where icons are on your desktop and you click on them to open things. You're supposed to use your keyboard to open things. Like, you set hotkeys for all the software you use all the time. Like, I have my Obsidian set to Control O. I have my browser set to Control B. When I hit that, my browser opens up. It's actually not, it's not Control. It's actually a Super, which is your Windows key on Windows. It's Super B, and sometimes Super Control B, depending on what you're getting. And I like it because everything's just so fucking fast. It's so goddamn fast on there. What even opened? I wasn't paying attention. Just go up here. There we go. Wait, is there anything secret over here? Any secrets? 666, of course, 666. Nothing. Okay, nothing special. Wee. More slides. Don't burn my butt. Damn it. That's pretty dress on my butt. Don't burn my butt. Don't burn my butt. Goodbye. Rest in piss. Rest in piss. Hop. Hop. I'm just gonna back off so I can have room for you. Honestly, if you knock them into a wall, you can still hit them. Goodbye, rest in piss. Rest in pee-pee. I presume it's gonna want me to go over there. Switch up there. That one goes up that way, that one goes over there. Let's drop a bomb. Actually, I mean, there's so many little spots around here. What's down here? Oh, we have enough to upgrade. Definitely upgrade a teapot cannon. Alright, I think I'm maxed out now. I don't know... Yeah, not really much else to do if I'm maxed out. So, is there really any point? I know there's an outfit where you always take teeth damage instead of health damage, so that's actually the best outfit to my awareness. Once you have everything fully upgraded, which seems to be my case. Unless there's like a new weapon I'm not aware of that I get later, which I doubt. Seems we're pretty worn thin on that front. Anything else up here? I don't see anything. Nope, looks like it's just extra stuff over here. Oop. Baby head. You twist your arm, baby head. Check on my food real quick. I remember to check it. Right, picking it up. All right. Whoosh. Whoosh. There's a thing down there. Actually, let me go down there. There might be something good. Maybe not. Yeah, there's something down here. Nope, nothing down here. I do like how a lot of the... Because I know in the original Alice game, it had a lot of platforming. And it was pretty bad. Like, pretty bad platforming. I got used to it, but... Oh god, come on. God damn it. I got used to it, but this one's obviously a lot smoother. And... It feels... Like, I keep saying, this game looks gorgeous. This is still a very gorgeous looking game. And I'm going to keep saying it as long as we're playing this freaking game. It looks so good. And, actually, this is recent. So, the recent news actually related to this game. So, the guy, McGee, American McGee, he announced that he is coming out of game development retirement, at least in his words. He can't get the IP for Alice from EA because they're assholes. But he is going to make a spiritual successor to it. So... And he said he's going to loosely I mean, he can't, for copyright reasons, he can't say, hey, this is literally Alice 3. But he is going to continue it as if it's a spiritual successor, as if an Alice 3 was made. So, you could say, in a way, it's everybody's headcanon, you could say, of a third game. Which is interesting. I hear a piggy. Piggy, where are you? Where art thou, piggy? I must boop that snoot. I want to think it's on the statue or something. Or is it below me? Oh, it's right there. The bottle. Come on, come on. Come on. Holy crap, might actually get full health at some point for once. I've almost not been full health in the entire game. I really don't need teeth anymore, but I'm still collecting them. Let's see, anything else around here? Nope, I think I just have to go all the way over to the switch. Well, what's special about the switch over here? Let me see. Are you able to get up there? I am not able to get up there at all. I don't get that one. Is this where I came from? Might be where I came from. Yeah, it is where I came from. Okay. Is there anything up there? No, there's nothing up there. Alright. Here's a platform up here. I guess maybe it wants me to jump on it as it's going down. Yep, it looks like what it is. Now we have the smash-a-majig. All the smash-a-majigs. Dolls and baby heads. Yep. Pop, pop, pop. Any secrets around here? I presume not. Can't see. Is it just 2 and then 1? There we go. What's over here? Anything? Nothing? Nothing over here. Why are there just random scissors over there? There's something up there? It's hard to tell. My guess, I might have to jump on that at some point. Yeah, it's definitely a platforming section. In the original, they had a clock tower section. Thank God, one, you don't take damage when you fall from it. And two, you can save scum it. Because...
Saving Wonderland means saving yourself.
Well, I will say, my one gripe with this game, though, aside from a bad PC port, for obvious reasons, the cat says nothing in this game, to my knowledge. He's just kind of there. He's kind of just there. Because in the original, he would actually say interesting things, even if they're not, or have like little quirks and chats with you. Whereas in this one, he just kind of says, "This is totally not a psychological game. This game is psychological." It's kind of the summarization of what I think of the cat. So I don't care for him in this game. Oh, now it wants me to go up higher. Great. Yep, I knew it. See that, I don't care. That's fine. Oh, let me go. Knock, knock. I don't see that they're annoying. So they're obviously not really a big threat, but the thing is, they like to scam you, and even though you're swinging at them, they'll still get like an easy hit on you, and it's very annoying. So I just shoot them. Shoot them. Don't risk it. Teefies. Well. Is there a logic to this? It's kind of just... Okay. Oh look, another stabby stab baby. Limit stabby stab. Hi. I need to kill these fucking babies. Oh, they died. Alright, good. Although they probably come back if I had to guess, as with a lot of these bosses. Yeah, they come back. Alright, got rid of the ads. I swear to God, they spawn back. Pew pew! Alright, she's dead. My guess is that wasn't like a full boss. That's probably like a mini boss that's going to show up as a regular enemy later down the line. That's just how they work. I don't make these rules. Oh, damn it. Didn't even let me look around. I presume there's like a secret somewhere.
Annihilate what threatens to destroy you.
No shit, cat. Fucking Nostradamus cat over here. He's not said a single useful thing this entire game. But can I not? Why can I not go this? Is this glass? Oh, it is glass. Okay. Also, I see a conch over there. I don't need the teeth. It's just one tooth. Don't need it. Aside from the health armor, though, I don't get what the point of teeth is once you max out. And it's not hard to max out in this game. A lot of, oh, excuse me. A lot of games like this I find, like, for example, Dante's Inferno, came out around the same time, actually. Really good. It's a pretty good game. Usually maxing out will take multiple runs to max out, not just one.
There's no time to waste.
Right, we might have to actually kill here. Oh, hi! Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, I gotta survive. Okay, well. Well, we have a big dude here. We're just gonna run. God damn. Oh my god, I can't fucking move. Just gonna run all the way over here. Alright, we win. Fuck you all. Like how he just disappears because he doesn't actually have a death animation.
You've already missed the train.
Alright. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I was gonna speak of some stuff. So DoorDash. Oh god damn it. So DoorDash and Uber were the first places to do dynamic pricing. And dynamic pricing is one of the most predatory fucking things you can make. So dynamic pricing is where there's no set price for a thing anymore. It picks the price based on the current economy, which isn't too bad if you consider it's trying to account for inflation. That's not too bad. The problem arises... Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta deal with this guy. I don't remember. I have not fought this guy in so long. Schmall. I schmall. Can't do anything. I whittle. I'm too little for your baby hands. Too many baby hands. that's bullshit. Alright. And he's dead. Alright, good. Okay, I was a little worried 'cause it's been a while since I messed with him, but he's... I would hate to face him and a bunch of enemies, but still. Alright, where was I? So, they have dynamic pricing. And the way dynamic pricing works, it's not even just for, and this is the case of DoorDash, but it applies to other things too. It's not even you buying the thing, it's also in the case of DoorDash, people taking orders. And what it is, if you accept, say you're a DoorDasher, and you accept almost every order that comes in, instead of rewarding you for doing a good job, doing a lot of the orders, especially the orders people never want to fucking do, because there's a lot, I did DoorDash for a little bit, there's a lot of orders people do not want to fucking touch, right? Instead of rewarding you for doing a good job, they keep giving you all the bad orders. Because the bad orders, it's not just the fact that you don't get paid as much, they also go into bad neighborhoods and shit. They'll go into bad neighborhoods, you don't get paid as much, and you get no reward for it. The only reward you get is they keep giving you those orders, and they even start dropping your pay because you're willing to take less pay. So that's why in DoorDash you have to be super picky about your pay. So, but on the buyer's part, it's the same way. If you use DoorDash a lot, and you keep like just saying, yeah, I'll pay you this much, I'll pay this much, it'll up your price. It won't go to, it'll stop at some point. But it'll keep increasing your price that you pay on DoorDash, that you pay the DoorDash on their end. It'll keep increasing it, and as a result, what happens is DoorDash gets more money because the Dasher is not getting paid as much, and you're paying more, and most of that money goes to fucking DoorDash. It's the same with Uber too. And the thing is, there's been certain aspects coming out with games, certain video games, like microtransactions and stuff. There's rumors they're trying to do it with video games. Like certain companies like Sony and such are really wanting to do it with video games. As if they haven't, you know, fucked you in the ass hard enough for things like microtransactions, battle passes, and this, that, and the other. Now they want to dynamically price games to where if you really want to play the next it thing, you're paying more for it than you normally would for other games. Even if it's not even nowhere near as good. You're paying more for a less quality product, basically. And they're using the addictive tendencies of people in order to achieve that end. It's predatory as fuck. But here's the other thing, though, and this is where you get dystopian. So, those who don't know, with like the whole internet ID bullshit going on, I might have to focus here, FYI. Internet ID shit going on. Everybody knows they want a social credit system. That's the ultimate goal, is to get a social credit system. And so that way governments can control you, because if you're naughty and you don't toe the government line, they can shut off your bank account. They can make things more expensive, not just like games and stuff, but like your groceries and shit they can make more expensive. Which way is... I guess this is the extra way? I don't know which one's like the way I should go. I have no idea. But... And... So effectively, the idea is... Oh, that was quick. That, and if you consider all these companies are supporting and pushing, and they just all of a sudden immediately have this program for personal identification, it's all organized. It's all fucking organized. They're all in on it. We all know who all's on the list. They're trying to just take every fabric of society and crack down on it so that they can put in a social credit system. So that way, they don't have to worry about anything. They don't have to worry about jack shit. any uprising they can predict, because they have AI that goes through, they go through all your mails, they go through all your messages, they go through everything that you ever do, and they tag you with a red flag, saying, hey, maybe you need to look at this person. They might be, you know, naughty and think that you're not approve of their tyrannical government. And in the case of social credit system, when you get flagged for this, well, your credit score goes down, so you can't really get loans. Pricing of everything goes up. You're not allowed to live in certain areas. And it's a big fuck you to you. And the thing about it and why they do it is because they can enforce tyranny. I call it tyranny through third parties. I call it tyranny through third parties. There's a better word for it. That's just how I call it now. It's a tyranny through third parties. Because it's the exact same logic as when the government, especially the United States, especially with the Patriot Act, bypasses the Fourth Amendment by buying your data from third parties and bypassing the Fourth Amendment by buying... So what they'll have in the United States, the way they'll bypass the Fourth Amendment completely, there's a lot of ways they do it, but one of the big ways that the federal government does it, we know that our allies, quote-unquote, spy on us. Like, there are government officials from the United Kingdom that do spy. I'm not saying, like, literally they're spying on every individual person every given time. That's not what I'm saying. But they do have apparatuses to spy on us if they have to. Well, what the U.S. government will do, not just you, any government within the, was it Seven Eyes Association? It's basically the NATO spy network. I forget what the exact thing is, but I digress. Somebody else could be specific on that for me. So what they'll do is they'll come to UK and be like, hey, there's this guy we don't like. I'm obviously being hyperbolic, but there's this guy we don't like, but due to our laws, we can't bug them, we can't tap them, and they're too hot. So, you know, I wish somebody would just, you know, spy and tap on them. That'd be great. And then they get the hint, they spot the foreign government spies on you and then sells that information to your government, so they bypass the amendment. Like, oh no, our ally spied on our citizens. Naughty, don't do it. And they just ignore it and it just goes by unnoticed. And it's the same way how, now I say the Biden administration, but it wasn't just Biden, like a lot of presidents did this, where they'll pressure social media companies, but it was especially prevalent under Biden, but others do it too, where they'll give a hint, nudge, hey, maybe you should censor these people we don't like. Oh, hold up. Oh, God. Oh, still are? I thought I changed it. Hold on. Let me switch it. Thanks for letting me know. I thought I changed it. No, it says it's Alice. Let me check real quick. Nope, says it's Alice. Maybe you have to refresh or something, I'm not sure. But, also, welcome back, Raylo. You were gifted a sub by Anonymous. I don't know who. There's several people it could be. But anyways, where was I? Oh, damn it, that was me. Alright. But anyways, where was I? But no, they bypass the Fourth Amendment by buying information from companies, because legally, companies are totally legally allowed to spy on you with no warrant, no nothing. You just have to say yes. So, it's fucking, and you have no recourse to stop them. Aside from not interacting, but You know, good luck opting yourself out of society in a highly digitally connected society. So the other thing is... and then, so while some about the Biden thing though, it's not just Biden. I use it because it was most egregious and obvious example, but they use it to bypass the First Amendment by nudge, hey, maybe you should like ban and censor specific things going on, so people don't talk about it as much. And then the Second Amendment, I don't even really like to talk about the Second Amendment. Regardless of what your thoughts are on the Second Amendment of the United States, you can't sit here and deny that they don't do so many workarounds to bypass it. I found a goat cryptid. Oh? Is it a Wendigo? Or a Baphomet? It's you. I'm a devil. I'm a Baphomet. I'm a very specific thing. Or a Baphomet, not the Baphomet. Actually, the more technical term would be a Capra. Or Capricorn. Well, not Capricorn, but just Capra. But welcome back, Halber. Welcome back. Is there anything special in here I'm missing? Had a bad nap and, oh, why was it bad? What'd you do? Let's see here. What else? No, I really don't have to talk about the bypassing of the Second Amendment. They bypass it by regulating... Oh, hold up. I gotta pay attention here. What's going on? Oops. Pay attention here real quick.
No melody should soothe this outrage.
Alright, so where was I? The Second Amendment bypass, it's pretty obvious. I know people have their own opinions on that regard. And I don't want a Fed post. All I'll say is... the reason why that amendment exists is because the Founding Fathers did not trust their own system. That's all I'm gonna say. And there are certain individuals, especially with certain files released, that have a full incentive of bypassing that amendment as much as possible. That's all I will say. Oh god, every time I think about that, I think about the fucking meme. It was like a 4chan post. Where, because you know, you get the people saying like, well, what are you gonna do against like fighter jets and shit like that? And I gotta remember the fucking meme. Oh, wait, hold on, is my food here? Alright, I have to pay attention, my food's almost around the corner. Oh god. We'll have to pay attention here in a minute. So I'm gonna shut up for a second so I don't forget. Oh. Keeping an eye on that. But anyways, but he's like, it's a, you can find on YouTube, I don't remember what it'd be called, but it's like, he's like, listen here, you limp dick. Very much food, yes. It's gonna be a big ass bowl of rice. It's like, listen here, you limp dick motherfucker. Like, jets and especially nukes, I'm paraphrasing, this isn't the exact thing. Jets and especially nukes are made for glassing and going to warfare with full countries. But with full countries. They are not designed to deal with inner conflict within one's own country, within one's own tyranny. That's why they need censorship. That's why they need to regulate everything, because that's the only way they can deal with it. There's a reason why these big countries, with all their jets and munitions, keep failing every time they go into a smaller country with people with just AK-47s. And speaking of which, on that topic... Oh, come on. Alright, I'll be right back. My food is here. Be right back.
Rise, dear Master Visago, step on my body.
Enemies. Because if I take a hit, it's because I have no medkits and that resets, and I want to just not have to fuck with that code again. We finally got it, CS. Oh shit, no! Are you fucking kidding me? I can't pick up.
And what it is now, granted, as I mentioned on my Discord, my USB capture card broke, so I can't do my. I was originally supposed to do a Majora's Mask challenge run today, where I just do a 3 hearts run, where you just do 3 hearts. But unfortunately, well, USB thing broke, so we can't do that right now. And I don't think. Oh shit! Oh
Alright, I'm back. I'll talk a little bit, and then I will hop off for food. But on that topic, there is a point. So, it's like the democratization of firepower. What I mean by that is, if you consider, regardless of what you think about what's going on in Iran right now, a big thing that is happening is that Iran has a drone army, right? Like, it's just fucking drones all the way down. And these drones cost $30,000, whereas a missile, like one of our Iron Dome missiles to deflect their missiles that usually gets hit by fucking drones, costs like $100,000, sometimes $1 million each. So just from a pragmatic war of attrition, that's a huge problem. Fuck. That's a huge what the hell? Okay, I'm very confused. Oh, okay. That's a huge problem. I guess I'm supposed to go up here. Oh, nope. Hold on. I guess supposed to go right here, I guess. Oh, come on. Wait, oh, okay, man. But, and when I say that is that if you consider these drones are a lot cheaper than, like, missiles and stuff, what that means is if there's ever, like, say another war in the Middle East against, like, Afghanistan or something like that, or, like, another Vietnam, it's even worse because you have, in the case of America, them spending so much money. And keep in mind, a lot of it's just laundered, by the way. Like, a lot of the stuff that the military buys, it's mainly overpriced. Because they know the US military has a blank check and they'll just buy anything. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as that reaches a bare minimum quality, they don't care. Well, as a result, because America specifically spends so much fucking money on their military, a lot of these companies understand, or sorry, no, the thing with these drones is that because they're so cheap, in theory, you could actually go, I wouldn't say 100% toe-to-toe, mind you, but at least on an individual, like, guerrilla tactics have evolved, is what I'm saying. Guerrilla tactics are worse than they used to be. Or, well, not worse, they're better than what they used to be, because if you, now, sure, military quality drones are probably not as easily gotten by civilians. But if a country wanted to be completely independent and remain independent, regardless of what forces try to influence it, barring, like, you know, straight up genocide or something like that, what it would do is encourage its civilians to learn how to use drones. If they learn how to use drones, nobody's touching you. It's just not happening. Barring, like, you know, barring certain things like geography that could either help or hinder you or whatever. But if you're, like, super mountainous and stuff like that, if an entire country, every single civilian has a drone, like a drone squad on them, they're not getting invaded. The only thing you could do is nuke them. That's the only fucking thing you can do. But then, if that country has nukes, well, that's a whole other thing there. It's a whole other topic. Basically, they become untouchable. Barring, you'd have to attack them economically. There'd be no other way to attack them. But then if they were more sustainable and they had a gold standard and didn't, you know, suck dick at the Federal Reserve, you wouldn't be able to touch them economically. Anyways. There's a whole fucking rant I'd go about Federal Reserve, but that's a whole other ball game. I hear Piggy. Actually, we gotta save here. I think I'm gonna save it here. I think we had a good ramble. It's some good progress. Let's see who we got the raid into. Let's see here. We have... Actually, let me go ahead and get back to the main menu. Who all do we have? Let's see. There is... Fat Meat Thomas. He's probably playing Zelda. Nope, he's not playing Zelda this time. Surprising. We have Nimsy. Not too many others I'm seeing here. On who was this? Was somebody I saw on Myoshi? No, I don't think... Wait, no, was it? I think this was a person on Myoshi, I think. I think it was... I might write into them, but then again, some people don't want spoilers for Requiem, and I don't want spoilers for Requiem, so I'll hold off on that. Maybe another time I'll write into them. Let's see. With Oni, they don't really remember me. It's been a long time. I think it's about it. I think it's either Nimsy or we write into Fat Meat Thomas. We'll write into Nimsy. Thank you all for visiting. I'll be streaming tomorrow, continuing the artwork. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to finish it this weekend, unfortunately, but... Toodles, mortals, thanks for visiting. We'll be back same time, 6 p.m. US Eastern tomorrow. Well, no guarantees. There's never guarantees. Keep that in mind. But ideally, that's what we'll be aiming for. Toodles, toodles.